Hi everyone, this is Anjul Pathak and welcome to my channel. So in this journey of Tableau today we will see the difference between discrete and continuous. This is a very important topic to understand the visualization in Tableau software. So let's go first to our raw data set which we will be using in Tableau. So this is a superstore sample data set in Excel wherein we have item-wise sales and other parameters. So like these green highlighted fields are basically the dimensions as I had mentioned in my earlier video. So these are basically categorical values. And if you see categories there, then city, container, customer ID, customer name, segment, department, what is the item ID, item name, order date, order ID, order priority, postal code, region, row ID, ship date, ship mode, state. So these fields are basically categorical in nature, and so these are the dimensions in Tableau terminology. And these fields which are highlighted in yellow, sales, profit, discount, order quantity, unit price, product base margin, shipping cost, and number of records. So basically, these are values which can be aggregated. Now, aggregation means you can sum them up, average them, or find a min, max, or count. So these fields are basically nothing but measures in Tableau terminology. So now let's go to Tableau to explore these concepts. Okay. So in my earlier video, I had explained that the fields above this gray line are called as dimensions and the fields below this gray line are called as measures. Now by default, the measures are aggregated in Tableau. So if I pull this sales in text file, you will see that it has been aggregated, right? There is sum of sales. This is a default behavior in Tableau. Now you would be wondering, what if I drag this in canvas instead of text? Still is text, right? But if you double click this, now Tableau creates an axis. Now for each of the measures, okay, now say if I double click profit, okay, now Tableau thinks that these two fields have to be plotted in hand in hand, and so it creates a scatter plot over here. But if you want, you can just drag in front of sales the profit and it will create two bar graphs for each of the measures, and both the measures would be aggregated to the default aggregation, which is sum in Tableau. Now another thing is that you can change this default behavior of the aggregation. So basically you have to go here on a field, right click, you will see default properties and aggregation. Here if you want to choose any other aggregation, say many times there is a requirement to use a field as an average. So you can just click average as a default property over here. And now next time whenever you will use that field, okay, so sales, and you see that it has changed to average. Now this is the default behavior. You can always override this default behavior again for this visualization. So this has been overridden only for this sheet. If I go to a next sheet and double click sales, it will again be average. So this is the default behavior. Okay. And okay, so by default, if you click a measure, double click a measure, it will create an axis. But what if you create dimension first? Okay, let's say I double click category. Now what Tableau will think is that it has to be a text table. Now even if I double click sales, it will not create an axis. It will just simply put the aggregated numbers in text form over here. So this is how the Tableau behaves. But you can always change this. You can just drag this and put it in columns. What happens? It will create a bar chart. You can always swap this and change the orientation. right? Okay. So now moving on to the discrete versus continuous. So by definition, discrete word means separate, distinct, and individual. Now, by default, one is bound to think that these dimensions are nothing but discrete. But this is not always true. Why? I'll tell you. First, let's explore the discrete. So if I drag this region, now the values in this field are distinct, separate, and individual. They fulfill all the criteria. The pill will always be blue color pill for discrete field. Now, if I plot this in over here and I pull region in color, now you'll see that color palette will always be discrete in nature. It will always have distinct colors for all the values. This is another property of discrete field. And for a discrete field, Tableau will always create a header. This is called header region over here. This is a header. So basically, for discrete field, the color of the pill will be blue. If you are using it for as a color, it will create a discrete palette, and it will create a header over here. Okay. Now, let's say I have this sales over here. If you see, the color of the pill is green. Okay, and now so this is a continuous field. So continuous fields have values that flow from first to last as a continuum. If you see, this is flowing from first to last as a continuum. So basically there will not be any gap between the values which we saw in discrete field values. Okay, so let's say we drag order date over here and just change it to continuous, and then pull sales in color. Okay, what do I see is that now this color palette is not discrete. It's a continuum. It's a gradient. It's a gradient. And if you see here, there's no header. This is axis. In discrete we got header. In continuous field we will get axis. So continuous field will always be green in color. If you are using it in color, it will always have a gradient color, and it will always throw an axis. So these are the differences between the discrete and continuous field. So now if you were to ask me the differences, like there are two sets of topics here. One is dimension versus measure, and another is discrete versus continuous. So dimension and measures basically define how should you slice or aggregate the data, right? So basically measures will always tell you how you have to aggregate the data, and dimensions will always tell you like what has to be the level of detail of the visualization, as we saw here. So basically region has increased the level of detail of visualization, and the measure sales is just being aggregated over here. So this has told me how to slice or aggregate the data. Whereas if you talk about discrete and continuous, it says how to display the data. So how part is like it's whether it should be displayed with a header or an axis, or define individual color or a gradient color. So if I were to look at here, if you see, when I drag this order date over here, by default it gave me discrete field because it's blue in color, right? It was coming from dimension, so by default Tableau has given it as a discrete field, but I don't want it as a discrete field. I can change it to continuous from here. So now it's a continuous value. Another example is like if I throw this to filter. Now if you see, these blue colors are all discrete colors. and blue will be the continuous. So if I select years, it will show me the discrete values over here. I can select all and click OK. Okay, now just show filter, click show filter to show the filter. Now you can see these values are all separate values and not as the continuous. But I can change this to continuous. The moment I change it to continuous, it will give me the range of values. I'll just click OK. And again display the filter. Just click on show filter. What happens? If you see here, it's the range. I can play with the range. Okay, so this way I can play with the range. So in short, a measure can be used as a continuous field also and discrete field also, and dimension can be used as a discrete field also and continuous field only if it's a numeric field or a date field. Now if I were to show you an example, if I drag this item field over here, okay, add all numbers, it will always be shown as discrete. You cannot convert it to continuous, right? It is not doable. But if it's a date, okay, by default it has displayed as discrete, but I can always change it to continuous. Okay, so for dimensions, they are generally by default discrete, but if it's a date or a numeric field, so date I have shown you, let's say row ID, okay, it's showing discrete by default, but I can always change it to continuous. Okay, so this way I can always change date or a numeric dimension to continuous. And measures, so say measures, I will just plot a graph over here. Say I have region and sales, okay, and I also want to have a sales numbers over here. Okay, instead of the last, I want a column here. So I'll just drag drop here. Okay, nothing to worry, just change this to discrete. Now what do you see? Region is there, then there is discrete average of sales. So it's just displaying the text because it has been converted to discrete. And this is the continuous sales which you see here. So this was all about the discrete versus continuous and dimensions versus measures. Hope you liked the video. So thank you for your time and thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this video useful. Please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel to remain updated with my new videos. See you again next time. Thank you.